I'm Bill Elliston, and welcome to the 35th Lifetime Sea Otter Classic presented by Continental. We are live from the Laguna Seca Raceway, getting ready to kick off the 4th year of the Lifetime Grand Prix. It's the first of 6 brutal stops in the series, bringing endurance, skill, and strategy to the line, all with $380,000 in prize money on the line.
Whew, that's a lot.
Big changes for 2025 in store. Sea Otter moving from a mountain bike race to a gravel race this year, shaking up our series right from the start. And, of course, if you see behind me, you see the fog socking in the Laguna Seca Raceway here. It's pretty cool. This morning, we anticipate things warming up a little bit, and hopefully the fog's starting to burn off a little bit later on this morning as the racing gets underway. Let's talk a little bit about the course. We've got Tim Johnson and Lauren Hall here. Tim, tell me what you think. What do you think about our course out here today?
Well, there's a lot of changes in 2025, with the switching from mountain biking. Traditionally, Sea Otter is a mountain bike-based festival, but really for cycling of all types. So for the first time, the Lifetime Grand Prix racers will take on a gravel race here at Sea Otter. So that's a huge change.
Yeah, Tim, I like it a lot as well because it is going to a gravel race from mountain bike. And we're already seeing so many athletes having to really think about their gearing and their tire choices. So big changes, and I really like everything that's happening.
Well, let's talk about some of the riders. We've got a lot of great riders to watch out here. We've got returning champions. We've got a lot of new riders in the mix. Who can we expect to shine out here on our new gravel course?
Well, at least on the men's side, there's no one to really talk about as an overall favorite except for Keegan Swenson. He's been the winningest rider in the Lifetime Grand Prix, 3-time overall champion, and he lines up today as the race favorite. However, the fight for the podium last year really brought Matthew Beers from South Africa as one of his major contenders. Big power, strong rider. And Payson McElvain had the best overall finish of his career in 3rd last year and is a huge fan favorite. But I look at someone like Alexi Vermeulen, who won Big Sugar last year to top off the season. So those are my favorites on the men's side. Lauren, what are you thinking?
Yeah, for the women, for sure, you have to look at Sophia Vichafanye coming back, winning hand in hand again. We also have Haley Otto, who was 3rd here last year. Haley Smith was 4th here last year. So we've got a lot of hitters coming back, and everyone's knocking on the door, really trying to knock Sophia off that top step.
We've also got a new course out here this year. Of course, we've now gravel. We've been mountain bike historically here at Sea Otter. So a big change with a gravel event. Tim, what's some of this course like this year? What's the newest things that we can expect?
Yeah, Bill, let's take a look at the animated map put together for the fans. And so we're here in Northern California, right on the ocean. And this is Laguna Seca Raceway, which is a famous motorcycle and car racing track. This start line is really familiar to a lot of the riders. It's an expo filled with thousands of people, but this is all about how this course is going to ride. A huge, fast descent to kick it off before heading into the kind of meat and potatoes of the race. Short climbs, really intense.
Again, talking to a lot of the riders yesterday when they were previewing the course, and it's that first descent that a lot of them are going to be really nervous and keyed in on as they then go out on course and then coming back on Barlow Canyon Road, also with Lookout Ridge. Again, another key factor of the race, 2.7 miles, steep, fast, fun, and exciting racing all day today.
Well, you snuck right past that single track section at the beginning of Lookout, and that's really the most technical part of the course before getting into the finish line, where hopefully we've got a group. It'd be great to see a sprint finish in a gravel race like this before dropping back into Laguna Seca. Is actually going to be a 180 turn with just 200 meters to the finish line. I mean, you got to be first out of that corner to be able to put your hands up at the finish.
Well, we've got a few key components this year to the series, the first of which is the wild card. So we've got 44 athletes in total in the series, 22 men, 22 women. But with the wild card, we're going to add some riders as the series progresses. Walk us through a little bit about what that means with the wild card.
Yeah, so the wild card is great because it really gives a chance for riders who are fighting for those final spots in the series. We accepted 22 riders this year instead of 25 to be able to save those last 3 spots for the riders who come out of the blocks hard, do well at Sea Otter, do well at Unbound, and then they're brought into the series with the points that they've earned. So all of a sudden, we've got a shake up in the standings. I think it's going to be great for the fans and good for the riders.
So, Lauren, we've also got another key component this year. That's our under 23 category, and that's great because it's going to kind of present us with a different scenario of a race within a race out there. So tell us a little bit more about this new under 23 division.
I absolutely love this U23 program happening here. We have so many dynamic races within the race, like you're talking about, Bill. And you have someone in the women's side like Ruth Holcomb. She is a stellar mountain biker coming over, doing the Lifetime, trying to get her hand right in there. And this is just another race to follow and going to be a lot of fun and very animated. Tim?
Yeah, no, I wish, having the chance to be able to climb the ladder in professional cycling is really important. The Lifetime Grand Prix is really the world-class gravel series of, out there, and everyone wants a chance to get into the series. So the winner of that category will get a spot in the 2026 series. So huge prize up for grabs.
Well, as you can see, we've got a lot of exciting new components, not just for the riders, but also for the fans. So we're looking forward to a great day of racing, a dynamic day of racing to kick off the 2025 Lifetime Grand Prix. Here's stop number 1, the Sea Otter Classic presented by Continental.